78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share it. So, wake up this morning, got a few messages saying, hey man, what you think? Michael Irvin dismissed his case. He filed for dismissal. He must be guilty. He dismissed his case. So instantly, I'm hot. I'm mad. I'm like, what? I know he ain't did this, right? So as I do my research and find out, it was a YouTuber. I forget his name. I'm so sorry. I want to give him a shout out. A YouTuber, he's an attorney, and he actually broke down perfectly what was going on here. He said that this is about jurisdiction. Michael Irvin, his case, the motions and stuff that he put out there to get those tapes released from the Marriot were all done in Texas, okay? And the Marriot that this happened in, the Renaissance, was in Arizona. They ignored that court order 2 or 3 times, and finally they gave in to the order, okay? Michael Irvin is being suggested that Michael Irvin is dismissing his case without prejudice, which means he can refile that case if he wants to in another state. And that's what people are assuming. This lawyer is assuming that Michael Irvin is going to do. He's going to refile his case. First, they're going to release the tape to the public to let everybody know what happened and win the battle of public opinion. First, they're going to do that now that they got the footage. And then they're going to file a federal case in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken, is what they were trying to say he's going to do. So if that's the case, there shouldn't be any more arguments about jurisdiction and where the Marriott's headquarters are, and Texas don't have jurisdiction over us, and blah, blah, blah. All that stuff goes out the window, and now Michael Irvin can start. He can refile his lawsuit and keep the ball rolling here. But I'm definitely interested in seeing those tapes. Those tapes are crucial because the Marriott had to be forced to release these tapes. Let's make that clear. If these tapes were so bad, and the tapes show Michael Irvin doing having wrongdoing, Marriott would have. What's the problem with Marriott releasing the tapes? Marriott held on to those tapes since the Super Bowl. Michael Irvin asked to see them, they wouldn't show him. He had to go to court and file all these motions, and Marriott still fought with not wanting to release the tapes. That's just unbelievable to me. All right, like, how do you accuse somebody of something and then not want to show them what they allegedly done? So when Michael Irvin's lawyer went to go see the tapes himself, they did a victory lap. According to Michael Irvin's lawyer, the tape showed no wrongdoing from Michael Irvin, and they felt even more confident about their case. So I believe that this is a strategic maneuver. When you're talking about Michael Irvin dismissing his case without prejudice, I think this is all a maneuver, a legal maneuver, to prevent any problems in the future. I think they're going to refile this case in probably Arizona court now that they got those tapes. And I think Michael Irvin is on the mission to clear his name. I think that's what's happening. Now, the other possibility that some people are talking about is, what if Michael Irvin, this is what one guy said, he said, what if Michael Irvin, now that he's seen the tapes, said, oh man, that was inappropriate. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm going to dismiss the lawsuit. I think that's highly unlikely. The reason why is because his lawyer, who had to defend him, went to go see the tapes. His lawyer explained clearly what happened in the tapes. If his lawyer felt that Michael Irvin had done something that they could use against him, they would have said so or talked to Michael Irvin about it, and that press conference they had would have been a lot different. They were too confident in that press conference, right? They were too spicy in that press conference to have seen that tape and for there to be some type of inappropriate stuff going on with Michael Irvin. You know what I mean? I don't buy that, okay? Some people also say, hey, well, what if, because they got all this footage, what if Michael Irvin had other women in his hotel room? You know what I mean? And so what? He's a grown man. Well, who cares? If the other women are saying that, even if he did is on camera with other women in his hotel room, so what? That has nothing to do with nothing. The woman who's accusing him of inappropriate behavior works at the hotel, right? So it don't matter if he was messing with somebody's wife or some other girl came in, not the whole. That has nothing to do with nothing. And I'm not tolerating no type of slander like that. That's a grown man, and if a grown man want to have consenting adult sexual relations with a female, who cares? It's none of my business. Y'all hold on while I blaze real quick. But yeah, I think bottom line is this. I'm riding with Michael Irvin. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with him. I believe him. I know too many men who have been in weird situations like this, especially in this new era of terror when it comes to men. You know what I mean? Like I said, nowadays these guys are afraid to even talk to women. They got no social skills no more. They don't even know how to approach a woman and talk to her because they're terrified. So most of them, they only know how to talk to girls in the DMs or on dating websites and stuff like that, because personal interaction, you know what I mean, it's foreign to them. But I'm old school, so I prefer the old school method of see something you like, you approach it, you shoot your shot. If she's not interested, whatever, you back off. I don't do the whole what your man got to do with me stuff. I don't do all that. I never done it. I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? Woman says she got a man, walk off. You know what I'm saying? Be done with it. You know what I mean? But regardless, I don't think people should panic because they see that Michael Irvin dismissed his case. He dismissed it in one court so he can reopen it in another. That's what I believe is going to happen here. And another possibility is Marriot. I think this is unlikely, but Marriot could be talking to Michael Irvin's lawyer, and once he's seen the tape, and they could be saying, "Hey, let's work with a settlement." They could have had a settlement offer. You know what I'm saying? They could have got a settlement offer, and I remember I had a lawsuit back in the day. I don't want to say too much about that, but against a former employer. You know what I mean? That was extremely racist. You know what I'm saying? And I filed a lawsuit. Got me an attorney, filed a lawsuit. And the employer initially played hardball. And out of nowhere, they contacted my attorney and said that they wanted to make a settlement. They wanted to reach a settlement. And it made me an offer. I turned it down. I accepted the next settlement offer, you know what I mean, to avoid the long, drawn-out court situation. So that's a possibility. I'm not saying that that's what happened. That's happening here with Michael Irvin, but, it could be, So y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here. Deuces.